Welcome back to the Jesus Channel. I'm Josh, and with me as always is the wonderful, the insightful Jennifer.
And I'm Jennifer. It's so good to be here with you, Josh, and with all of our listeners. Today, we're diving into a topic that honestly, I think everyone needs to hear about: how forgiveness truly sets you free.
Oh, Jennifer, you just hit the nail on the head. Sets you free. Because let's be real, so many of us, we're carrying stuff around, aren't we? Have you ever been really hurt by someone's words that just they cut so deep they still echo in your mind, you know?
Oh, absolutely, Josh. And it's not always just others, right? Sometimes it's that feeling where someone betrayed your trust or broke a promise. But then there's also that nagging feeling when it was you.
Yeah, like maybe you made a choice you totally wish you hadn't, and now that guilt, it just won't let go. It's like a sticky spider web, isn't it? You try to move, but it just clings.
It really does. And you're not alone in that feeling, honestly. So many people are walking through life silently carrying the weight of regret. Some just can't forgive others. And this is a big one. Some can't forgive themselves. That shame, it just clings like a shadow, making even simple steps forward feel like impossible.
Impossible is the word, Jen. It's like you're stuck in mud, you know? But there's a story, a really powerful one, in the Gospel of Mark that speaks to moments like these. It's about a man who was paralyzed, and I mean completely unable to move.
Right. His body wouldn't cooperate, but, I always think his heart must have been just as heavy. But here's the amazing part. He had 4 friends who truly believed that healing was possible, and they were willing to do whatever it took to get him to Jesus. I mean, talk about friendship goals.
Totally. So the crowds were too thick, right? They couldn't push through. What do? Do they turn back? No, they climb the roof. They tear a hole in it, and they lower their friend down right in front of Jesus. I mean, can you imagine the dust and debris? And then, Jen, something totally unexpected happened.
Yes, because you'd think Jesus would say, "Get up, walk." But he didn't, not immediately. Instead, he looked at the man and said, "Your sins are forgiven."
Now, hold on, Jen. This is where I always scratch my head a bit. To the crowd watching, that must have been so confusing. The man clearly needed physical healing. He's paralyzed. Why would Jesus say that first? What's the deal there?
Well, Josh, that's exactly it. While everyone else saw a physical ailment, Jesus saw what no one else could see. He saw that this man needed more than just physical restoration. He needed peace in his soul. He needed to know that he was no longer condemned. Think about it. The guilt, the shame, maybe even the feeling that his paralysis was some kind of punishment.
Ooh, that's a good point. Sometimes we get so wrapped up in the visible problems, we miss the deeper spiritual ones. It's like putting a Band-Aid on a broken bone.
Exactly. And those words, "your sins are forgiven," spoken in love and authority, they broke through every chain. Moments later, Jesus called him to rise. And he did. He stood up, picked up his mat, and walked out of that house with strength and freedom.
Wow. Forgiveness. It unlocked his healing. It's like the spiritual freedom had to come first for the physical to follow. That's powerful stuff, Jen.
It really is. And maybe today you, our listener, feel stuck, like paralyzed not in body, but in spirit. Maybe guilt from your past just keeps telling you that you don't deserve to be whole again. But I want you to hear this. Clearly, God is not punishing you.
He's not holding your past against you. That's a hard one to believe sometimes when you're in the thick of it, feeling all that regret.
No, he loves you. And through the cross, you are already forgiven. Forgiveness opens the door to freedom. No matter how far you've strayed or how long you've carried the pain, God hasn't given up on you. He sees you. He knows every regret, every tear, every silent prayer, and still he says, "Come to me."
Your past,
it doesn't have the final word. That's a huge relief, honestly, because sometimes it feels like it defines everything.
But grace does. And with grace comes the power to rise again. So let today be the day you step out from under the weight of condemnation. Let it be the day you truly believe that healing, real, lasting healing, is possible. Just like the paralyzed man, you don't have to stay stuck.
You don't. There are open doors ahead, friends. Doors of restoration, favor, joy, and truly, new beginnings. The best chapters of your story haven't even been written yet. And that just gives me so much hope.
So remember this as you go about your week, your day. You are loved. You are seen. And you are already forgiven.
That's our message for you today from the Jesus Channel. Thank you so much for joining us.
We'll catch you next time. Be blessed.